Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu. Today we have my latest everyday makeup drawer slash shop my stash. So basically I do these once a month. I have these are my 3 drawers here. This is my project pan and this is my fake tan drawer. And I've decided to put my perfumes up there, which we will talk about later. But basically I have makeup, and then eye makeup here. So we're going to go through all the drawers, kind of talk about what I've been using the past month, kind of like mini reviews, and then we'll go over to my drawers at about halfway to pick out new makeup, so you can fast forward if you're more interested in that. But this is a good way for me to kind of understand a product for a whole month, whether it's new or I've forgotten about it, various reasons. So let's get into it. So everything is chaotic and out of order. By the end of the month it's chaos. So I'm just going to dig into whatever's on the top. I did have 2 powders. I have this is a limited edition packaging, but it's a product you can still buy. The light reflecting setting powder in the pressed translucent crystal. Now I also have the loose, which is relatively new, and I love the loose, but I do not like the pressed. It goes weird on my skin. It looks really obvious on my skin. I've tried to do the tiniest amount and it still shows up. It feels really fine when you swatch it. Like, it feels like it's going to be undetectable, but it's totally detectable. But the loose version is so beautiful and totally different in my opinion. I do struggle with pressed powders just in general. I'm not like a powder foundation that's pressed person. I prefer loose. I don't know, just maybe it's me. I can't get it to work. So I didn't love using that, but I did use it a few times to try and make it work. And then this is relatively new to me, my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake, and I love this one. More for my T-zone, but that's generally where I set anyway. I don't really do too much more than that. I had 2 blushes. They're powder, but this one is kind of more like a cream. This is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blurred Buff. I love this. I feel like I'm going to hit pan soon. It's very much getting to that point. Like, there's a big dip. I love it. It's just so natural looking. It's like a cream to powder formula, I want to say. I'm not really sure what this formula is. It's kind of like the MAC Putty blushes. Really nice. I've had this for a while and I will continue to have it for a while. It's absolutely stunning. And this I've had for a long time too. This is the Milani, I'm scared to move it, it's a bit broken, Color Harmony in Pink Play. And this is one of my favorite blushes, but it's crumbling because it was baked. It's like nothing, it's like hollow underneath this. I actually need to repress it. I love it so much. I don't want to let it go. So I think I will do a little repress because, like, honestly, watch this. There's nothing underneath it. It's just crumbled. I'm going to pop it to the side and repress it because I love this blush. It's got a really soft sheen, but it's like a really feminine pink. Oh, it's just really pretty. I love it. Highlighter, I just don't know what. This is the Flexitarian from Colourpop. It's just so icy that every time I wear it, it just overtakes whatever blush I have underneath. It's almost like it's too pigmented because, like, when I look at it in the pan, I just think it's so stunning. But then when I use it, it's just so overpowering. And I try and use a little bit, but it's really hard to use a little bit. It almost like it picks up too much and you're just buffing and buffing and buffing for days. I feel like this would be a really nice, like, inner corner kind of product. I don't want to let it go because, like, Colourpop is not that easy for Australians to get. So I have a bit of an attachment to Colourpop, just not wanting to let it go because, you know, I can't just like go into a store and get it. This was a lipstick from Smashbox. I think it's discontinued in Caliente. I never used it. It is a red and I never used it, unfortunately, so I don't really have anything to say about that. I used this a couple of times, the Emco Beauty lip balm in Bella Vita. Just a really nice everyday kind of shade. I wore this once, I'm actually wearing it today. I often do a makeup look before I film this with all the makeup that I didn't wear because I feel so guilty. Like, it's sitting here for a month and I haven't worn it. So basically I wore this once and it's today. And I think it's just because the colour is very warm and I am more of a neutral tone. This is the Hourglass Confession lipstick in No One Knows. So it's very pretty. I'll show you the picture. It's like bordering orange, but not the orange that suits me, like a yellowy, pinky orange. So I don't really know about that. The Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in, I think this is Lippy, yeah, Lippy. This is beautiful. I really like this. Like, it looks really dark, but it goes on quite soft. Like, it's still pigmented, but it looks really dark in the packaging for my fair skin, but it's actually quite good. I was really bad at taking photos this month, and I think the main excuse I have here is when I do like a full face of makeup, it's often for work or if I'm going out. Like, I was actually quite busy this month, but I forget to take photos because I'm always in a rush. I know a lot of you will understand, like, you get your makeup done and then you're like, okay, that's done, next task. That's kind of where my brain is at. And in the morning I get my children ready all by myself, 2 children before I go to work. And so I work in a makeup store, so I do a full face of makeup, but the moment I've finished, I'm on to the next task and I forget to take a photo, and it's really annoying me because I had all these really nice makeup looks that I didn't take photos of. I have the Dr. Jart Cicapair Pair. I use this quite a lot. I really enjoy this. You can see I'm probably, I wouldn't say halfway, I'd say just above halfway. But it's a really nice everyday product when I don't want to wear foundation. And then my Melt Ultra Matte Gel Liner in Burnish. I did the most beautiful look with this. I actually did a YouTube video with this, so there you go. You can see me using this in action. I will leave a link up here. I just love it. I think I'm going to put in a different one today, just so I can rotate them and always have one in. And then the Maybelline Ultra Matte in More Mocha. I wore this quite a few times. I got some good use out of this one. It's just a favorite. I just love it. It's the perfect winter lip and she's amazing. This eyeliner I used a few times. I think this is Antique. Yeah, this is from the Beauty Bay's brand, by Beauty Bay. It's their crayon eyeliner in Antique, and it's just like a really nice brown with a bit of like a cool tone brown with a little bit of shimmer. It's a really pretty color. Then I had my mascara from DB Cosmetics, the Center Stage Curl and Volume Mascara. This is like a tubing mascara. It's really nice and natural for every day. I quite like it. And then, should we do my perfumes? I had these. These are all the perfumes I put in. So I finished 2. I finished the Other WF 2020, which I think is Woody Fresh or Woody Floral. I can't remember. I want to buy this. I was hesitant to finish it because I really want to buy it. It's like one of my favorite fragrances. And then I also finished Dear Polly. This is also a favorite fragrance of mine, but I actually did purchase the 50ml full size, so I was fine to let that go. It doesn't look like I've used much of this, but I actually used it a few times. It's more of an oil. This is from the brand Costa Brazil, which do more like really luxe body oils. And then they have this perfume called Aroma, which is like a green, woody, spicy, oh, it's beautiful, jungle kind of fragrance. I'll leave it in. And then I'll leave these ones in too. These are the Eccentric Molecules, Molecule 1 and Eccentric 1. And I've used about half of both of them. So I will keep them in and finish them up. I was really focusing on this Versace Dylan Blue, which I did end up finishing, which is great. So I can declutter that one. And then I was also wanting to have a bit of a go of this one, which I did. So I used, this was almost full, and I've used, it's kind of hard to see, but I've used a little bit of it. And this is the Replica by the Fireplace, and this is perfect for winter time. So I will pop it back, but I really enjoyed using that one. So all in all, I finished 3 fragrances, and I wasn't planning to finish the replica. It was more like just have it for winter. So yeah, there's that drawer. I finished my setting spray, the Revlon Color Stay Lock Setting Mist. It's gone. I really liked it. It's just quite small for the price. Like high-end ones are expensive, but you get a lot more product. It kind of like evens out in terms of price, but I did really like it. I think I had both of these blushes in, but I can't remember because, you know, makeup comes in and out, and sometimes I lose things and then gain things in this drawer. But I had, these are basically a dupe for one another. I want to do a video on it. This one's just a little bit warmer, and this was like a perfect neutral. This is the W7 Rebel blush in Striptease, and then the NARS in Behave. Very similar formula, guys. Like to the touch, they're both silky smooth. They're both soft and buildable. I think this was like under $5, and these go for like $60. So there you go. I have good news. My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. I have been wanting to keep this in because it's really light, which is perfect for winter time. And guess what? I was using it a lot, and I organically hit pan. I didn't know I was going to, and here we are, and it's quite a big pan. It's really thin. I can actually feel it getting to be like pan to around here. So that's really exciting. I actually think I'm going to leave it in for another month because we're in the last month of winter, and just see how much I can get use out of it, because it's really exciting that I just hit pan, and I did not think I was going to. I could feel a little dip, but you know, you don't know. So that was really cool. I'm going to leave this one in. And then my cream was the Revolution Cream Bronzer in Medium, which is just beautiful. I've really fallen in love with this. It's a different formula, but it's similar in appearance once it's blended out to the NARS ones. In that it's got that, it can be cool toned. It's really neutral is what I'm trying to say. Like the Laguna shade is very neutral, so is this one. So it's a really nice flattering shade. My Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo, love this. I didn't use it as much as I wanted to, but I did use it a few times. This is so pretty. I find it hard to pick up on the brush, but it's almost a good thing because it's like a moussey formula. So if you picked up too much, it would be too much on the face. So it's really nice and buildable, and then this highlighter is stunning. I love this duo. My cream blush was the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks in Mimi, which is a limited edition shade. I wore this a ton. I just love this. I honestly want to get more shades, but this is just like the perfect winter shade. It's just, oh, such a vibe. And then my Australis Dewy and Daring highlighter in It Girl, which is also really pretty. I don't love cream highlighters, but I do really like this one. It looks really nice on the skin. I had my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I already used a lot of this, so I was just kind of using more. Eventually I want to finish this, and I think I can because I have the cookies and cream one as well. So this one is about half empty now. We're pretty much at halfway, so I almost want to keep it in, but I have so many primers that I think I'm going to rotate it out. Then we had 2 concealers. Where's the other concealer? What was the other concealer that I had? I don't even remember. Well, that's a bit naughty. Anyway, here's my Urban Decay Naked Quickie Concealer. I have the shade 20NN. This is quickly becoming a favorite. I really enjoy this. It's a good shade for me. It's got good coverage without looking cakey, and it's actually self-setting. I don't use powder underneath my eyes with this. It looks better without powder, and it really sets down without that need, which I really like. So that is a really nice, really top quality formula. I have the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'm just feeling like this is not a good color for me. It's too light. I have the shade 1N Ivory. Every time I wear it, I just feel, I feel like I look a bit flat. I just don't love this like everyone else loves it. It just looks pretty average on my skin, I should say. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. And then I have the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in number 23 is my shade. And I wore this a lot. I really, really love this. The hype is real on this one. I've had this for a while, but it's recently resurfaced on TikTok and everyone's obsessed with it. So I'm glad I already have it and don't have to try and chase it down. But I really, really love this. It really just makes your skin look perfect and skin-like and healthy. It's just, oh, it's so good. And then I had a foundation in here because it didn't fit in the other drawers. The By Terry Eclat Opulent in 10 Nude Radiance. I'm wearing this one right now. I wore this a few times. I definitely did not wear it. It's a really good shade match for me. It's like perfect. The thing is, less is more with this. It can get cakey if you do too much. So I use the tiniest amount of this and it looks really nice. And it doesn't love powder. This is very much a supernatural makeup day product, but it is very nice. It's just very bulky. And then the rest is eyes. So let's do the singles. Here we have the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Copper Chic. I love this. I like to use it as a bit of a smoky eyeliner as well, like on the top of my lid. It's a really nice product. I quite enjoy it. I don't think I use this once. I almost want to keep it in. Like, I love this product so much. It's the Dior Mono Cooler in number 658 Beige Mitza. And it's like my perfect taupe. I'm a taupey gal. I love taupe. So I might even keep this in because it's not that I didn't want to use it, I just didn't. But I used everything else. So my L'Oreal shadow in Force. This is a matte. I love wearing this one alone as like a simple out the door look. Really, really high quality shadow. L'Oreal needs to do more eyeshadows because if they do this formula in a palette, 100% buy it. And then this Moira Lucent Cream Shadow in Venus is, oh my god, it's so stunning. It looks really pink there, but it's more of like a duochrome. It looks really gold on the eyes. It is stunning. This camera's not going to do it justice because I don't have good lighting right now, but it's absolutely stunning. Give me all of them. And then also stunning, the ColourPop 2014. Just a really nice shimmer glittery topper, and I love a topper shade. Love it. Okay, and then my palettes. Yes, this is an eyeshadow palette. This is the NARS Orgasm Unwrapped mini eyeshadow palette. I bought it because it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is very cute. I feel like it's just missing a brown, but I understand that they're trying to do a little pink palette. I did wear this. It is very nice, but it is very small. But I do like it. I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm wearing this one on my eyes today, but I wore this. Oh, I'm so annoyed I didn't take a photo. I really am. At work, we have a theme every weekend, and it was disco theme, and I did the coolest look with this palette. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't take a photo. I used this blue with the purple in the middle of my eye. So this was like all over, and then this was tapped in the middle. It looked so good. It looked so good, and I didn't even take a photo because this blue, I don't even like blue eyeshadow, but this blue eyeshadow is spectacular. It is the most beautiful blue eyeshadow I've ever witnessed or had the presence of experiencing. So yeah, I love this palette. Today I'm wearing this one. I'm using the pink very softly as a transition along with that one. And yeah, I did that one. And then I have that on the front part of the lid and that on the second part of the lid, the outer part. So I made a really soft look, but the pink kind of warmed it up a bit and made it less cool toned. So yeah, I really love this palette. I cannot recommend it enough. My little Tom 40, I definitely use this. I think I only used it once just because, you know, this is very smoky, but I really liked it. Definitely enjoyed playing with that one. This is Honeymoon, I believe. Yeah, number 4, Honeymoon. And then lastly, Natasha Denona Retro palette. I think I only used this once. And I think I used these like warm colors. I didn't go cool toned with this palette. I really am annoyed that I didn't use this more because Natasha Denona is my favorite formula for eyeshadows. I think I want to buy the new one. I really do. I don't fall in love with the mini palettes so much, but I saw that one and I fell in love with it. So I'm probably going to get it. I know it looks similar to this, but don't judge me. Okay, so that is all of that. What I'm going to do now is, before I go into my drawers, I'm going to show you, I already picked out the fragrances that I want for next month. I've decided to pick some bigger ones. This is just my project pan, so we're going to put that down. But we've got one more month of winter, so we're going full winter here. And this is more summery, so we can mix it up. We have the Francis Mason Courtejan Grand Soir. This is like a musky tonka bean vanilla. It's like an old rich woman. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Grand Soir, like you're going to like a party in the 1940s. That's what that reminds me of. Very, very warm. Then we have I haven't used this a lot, but I love it. It's pretty new to me. It's not that old. The Kayali Love Fest Burning Cherry. I love cherry scented fragrances. I love the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but this one is more affordable and smells just as good. And I have the Glasshouse fragrance in their famous candle scent, Taha Affair. It's very vanilla based. I don't know if I love it in a fragrance. I kind of like impulse purchase that. But we're going to give it a bit more of a use. And then another Kayali, because I think these are the only two Kayali fragrances that I own actually. This is Invite Only Amber 23, which is a really nice winter kind of amber fragrance, and I really like it. So we've got those, and then I'll pop that there. Okay, so here we have primers, setting sprays, and powders. We're going to do primer first. It's a little bit chaotic up in here. Okay, I'm going to pop in this new e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I've used it once on camera, but I definitely want to use this for the next month. I'm excited. And then this is the Ultra 3 Starlit Luminizing Primer. This is really, really pretty. It's kind of like all these, you know, luminous primers that people have come out with, but in a really nice liquid and hydrating formula. And I really, really enjoy it. So let's pop that one in as something different to the putty primer. I'm going to put in the Mecca Max Life Proof. I actually want to say I'm like down to here on this one as well. So if I can get a couple out, it's starting to overflow, as is everything. So I'd like to finish a couple of setting sprays. So this one's going to go in too. And then for powder, I think I want my MAC Studio Fix Plus. I have the shade NW15. I love this for my under eyes. It's a little bit lighter and it just looks seamless. And then for loose, I'm going to use the Toucher Silk Powder for more lighter application, so the opposite of the MAC. This one is best used minimally, so I'm going to add that one in too. Alright, so here we have face palettes, light to medium coverage foundation, medium to full coverage foundation, and concealers. We're spilling over in every direction, but I don't have anywhere else to put my stuff. Let's do a face palette first. This would be pretty. I think maybe this blush palette would be nice. This is the Hourglass. This is their holiday, the Ghost Lightning Blush Quad Ghost. It's really nice. They're a lot more pigmented than their permanent line. They are a different formula, but they're still really pretty. Like, you've just got something for every occasion. So let's put that one in. Let's pick foundations. Yeah, let's put in the NARS Light Reflecting. I have the shade Mont Blanc. I haven't used this much for no reason, so let's put that one in. I think I want to put in two lighter coverage. This is the Hourglass Illusion. I have two shades. This is my winter shade Shell, so I would like to get some use out of it. and I really love it. I have a feeling they're going to discontinue it. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. So let's use that. And then my Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I really, really loved this. I just haven't used it a ton, so I want to dedicate this month to it. I have the shade 3, and this is just a really nice light to medium buildable coverage. Looks really healthy on the skin, so let's do that. Concealer. Okay, I'm going to do... You know what? I'm going to do 3. I'm going to finish my Project Pan concealer very, very soon. I'm going to add 3 because I would have usually had the Project Pan then 2. So this is the By Terry Styler Expert Click Stick in number 1. I have no idea where I am. I've been using it forever and I really want to finish it. So let's add that one in. Now that it's still winter and this is a bit light for me, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I have the shade Royal Icing. Really, really love this. It's just a little bit light, so this is a good time to use it. And then the RMS Beauty Uncover Up in 00 for the really light makeup days or days where I'm not wearing a foundation. I will just go in with this. I think I'm actually pretty close to hitting pan at the bottom of this. This is something I'd like to finish soon as well because I've had it for a while. Alright, here we have blush, bronzer, highlighter. It's a chaotic mess and I don't want to hear it, okay? We might be able to fit these in here. There we go. These really massive blushes. Okay, what are we gonna do? I'll pick some blush first. I don't really need powder. I might pick one powder just for the sake of it. Because we have that blush quad. Oh, should I put Kylie in again? I do really like it. While we're still cool toned, I might put Kylie in. This is the Winter Kissed. Really pretty. Perfect for winter, last month of winter. Let's put her in. And then some cream. I would really like this one. I love this one. I travel with this every time I go traveling, I take this. It is the perfect lip and cheek, and it's really good to use with fingers. So when I'm traveling, I often do minimal makeup, and this is perfect for just a little bit of rouge, a little bit of lipping. Let's put this in. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek Glow in Colour of Dreams. I would like one of these. I haven't used them in a while. Yeah, let's go with Melon Sorbet, the Blush by May by Mitchell. It's really like a soft, muted apricot. It's quite an interesting colour. Let's put in my P. Louise, the Cheek of It liquid blush in Coral Moral. I haven't even used this one yet. I've only swatched it. But this will be really good for the strawberry makeup trend as well. And then here's a swatch of the Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek. So a nice variety there. Okay, bronzer. I think I might put in my putty bronzer. It's still really fair, which is a good time now. I have the shade Tan Lines, I believe. Yeah, Tan Lines. So let's add that one in. Get some use out of that. Powder. That's an option because it's light. Oh, I've got the Charlotte Tilbury, don't I? Oh, I do. But I just love bronzer. How could I not? That's a matte, so maybe I'll do a shimmer. Let's add this one in. I haven't used this in ages. This is like all rubbed off. The Ulta 3 Beyond Bronzed, and it's real shimmery. So it's a cool tone and a warm tone option. So the Charlotte Tilbury will be my main one, the Airbrush Vanish. But I'll add this one in as a secondary option. And then highlighter. This could be real pretty. I haven't added that one before. Do this. This is the Barry M Heatwave Coastal Baked Marble Blusher. So it's marketed as a blush, but it's quite faint. So it's more of a blush topper for me. But it's so pretty. So let's add that one in. If I got that pink highlighter, let's go the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Beauty Wand in Spotlight, because it's a nice champagne colour. And then I'll swatch the Barry M. Yeah, it's not as strong. I really like that blusher. I think it would be really nice as a topper. Okay, here we have all my single shadows. Single shadows, mascaras, brows, eyeliner, and then lip liner. I am going to pick out an eyeliner. I've got two. I want to like use my Melt liquid liners more. Like I'll still reach for whatever I want, but having this in the drawer makes me reach for it more. Should we do Cultura? This is the Ultra Matte Gel Liner in Cultura. It's a really good eye base. You can see I haven't used it often because it's a bit of a tricky one to use, but it's really nice as an eyeshadow base. So let's add that in. Brows, no. I will pick a mascara. I'm actually trying to finish my roller lash. So let's see if we can finish this. And I don't need lip liner, that's just as is. So let's go single. I definitely want to put in my RMS. I saw the new shadows that they're bringing out and I want them all. I've had to stop myself from only having 2 RMS highlights. They're my favorite. Definitely be taking these away with me. They're so easy, long wear, everything. They're amazing. Which ones do I want? I might put both in because I can't decide. So let's do, I have Strobe and Blaze. Strobe is more neutral. So Strobe. And then Blaze has got like a mauvey tone to it. Oh, they're so good. I love them. And I will get, I think I'll get 1 powder single shadow. Not really neutral shades, so maybe something with a bit of pizzazz, you know? I have this blue. This is pretty cool. Should we do the blue? That's very pretty. This is from Colourpop in Moon Daisy. And this is a ultra glitter. Yeah, that'll be a really nice topper shade. Yeah, let's do that, huh? And I still have the Dior one as well that I kept. Actually, at the end of the month, my team from work, we're going out for dinner. And we've themed our dinner as Enchanted Forest. So just a light theme to dress how you want, and that would be a really pretty eyeshadow. And we have lips. So I want a nice variety of lips. I kind of want to put in my Bobbi Brown Italian Rose. This is a luxe lipstick, and it's just the most gorgeous color. So let's put that one in. Maybe Rebel. I do miss Rebel. Rebel is a favorite of mine from MAC. I've worn it many times. Let's do that one. Nice purple colour. Oh, I haven't really used this. This is from the Kind Collective. This is from their 3 for $10 bin at Big W. This is the High Shine lipstick in Gentle. It's really nice and sheer, so let's do that one. Oh, I just got this Bobbi Brown lipstick. The art stick in Rich Nude, and it's so cool. I hope I haven't lost the sharpener. It's really cool. I love that color. I love it. I need something glossy. This is the Hourglass Confession lipstick in I Live For. Is this the pink one? Or is it the other one? I can't tell. The lighting is really bad. It's the shade I Believe. Cool. I need a gloss. I need a gloss. That is a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a bit blush. Maybe this one. Should we put in the L'Oreal? She's very pretty. Yeah, let's do it. It's very sheer, but it's glittery. And it's like pink glittery and with a lip liner. Oh, amazing. This is the shade I Amplify. Okay, now we have eyeshadows. Eyeshadow. I haven't even thought about what I want. Oh no, I did. I did think about what I wanted. I left this one here. I haven't used it yet. From Alter Ego, the Shadow Kiss. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Glam palette. So I definitely want this one. Should we get something with a little bit of color? Maybe even my Nocturnal palette from Glaminatrix. I saw their new palette, the Sugar and Spice. It's very pretty, but I think I am not going to get it. I have this one. I have the Nearly Neutral, and I have their Christmas palette, which is actually my favorite, the Silent Night. This was the first one that I bought. I love this. This is their best palette in my opinion. But you can't get it. Anyway, let's put this one in because we've got some colour. This will be really good for my night out as well. It's very, well, it's nocturnal, isn't it? It's nighttime, pretty, very pretty. And then maybe something really light and soft. Oh, maybe Bobbi Brown actually. Yeah, this is light and soft. This is the Day and Light eyeshadow palette. Exactly, soft and light, the opposite. Yeah, and this is like pinky cute. Yeah, let's do these three. I think I only need three. I've got some single eyeshadows and I do tend to overdo it and then not use everything. So let's keep it there and swatch my palettes. So let's start with the Bobbi Brown Day and Light. The Glaminatrix Nocturnal palette. And then lastly, the Alter Ego Shadow Kiss. Alright, that is everything guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I will see you on my next one. Bye!